This video is going to have a look at a practical application of the compound interest formula to be able to use it to calculate inflation. So inflation is the rate at which price of goods and services increase. So each year, the price of goods and services that we buy are going to be increasing by a percentage each year. So the future value of the item after inflation can be calculated using the compound interest formula if we are assuming that it's going to be the same inflation rate each year. And the compounding period is going to be 1. So let's have a look at how we can apply the compound interest formula to be able to calculate inflation. So the formula is going to be A equals P 1 plus I to the power of N. So A is going to be the amount or the inflated amount after a period of time. P is going to be the original cost of the item. I is the annual inflation rate, and N is going to be the number of years we are trying to calculate the inflation for. So let's have a look at how we can apply this formula to be able to calculate inflation. So in the example, an investment property was purchased for $300,000 and is sold 3 years later for $320,000. The average inflation for the period of time is 2.5%, and we want to determine if this is a profitable investment. So it will be a profitable investment if the value of our original purchase price after we apply inflation to it is less than the price that they're sold it for. So we need to apply our 2.5% inflation to our original purchase price of $300,000 to see what the value of the property would be after the 3 years to see if it's going to be profitable. And after inflation, if the adjusted purchase price is less than $320,000, then it would have been a profitable investment. So we'll start off our calculation by defining our variables. Our total amount is what we're trying to find. Our starting original cost was $300,000. Our inflation rate is 2.5%, but as a decimal, that is 0.025. And our number of years is going to be 3. So now that I've defined all my variables, I go ahead and I write the formula. So A equals P 1 plus I to the power of N. So then we can substitute in our values, 300,000 times 1 plus 0.025 to the power of 3, which equals to 300,000 times 1.025 to the power of 3, which using my calculator equals $323,067.19. So we can see that our adjusted price for the property is $323,000. Our sale price was $320,000. So they're actually selling it less than what they paid for if we look at the adjusted price. So our answer to the question, remembering the question is asking if it was a profitable investment, is going to be no, that it wasn't a profitable investment. And because it is a word question, we need to write a word answer. So the investment was not profitable. The property made an adjusted loss of $3,067.19. And we'll just put in our working out so the marker can see how we got to that adjusted loss amount. So that is an example of how we can use the compound interest formula to apply it to inflation and calculate the inflated price of an item for a given period of time.